Yo, welcome to the LHP podcast once again. My name is Marcelo. I am the host, and today we have yet another good topic. And this time around, we're going to talk about something called self-worth and self-esteem. Self-esteem and self-worth are two very important things that every individual should have. Why is that, you might ask? Because I think it's important that we start developing ourselves. I think it's important for us to understand that it falls upon us to be able to see the world in a way in which we can manage a lot of things that take place. We are filled with tragedy. There's a lot of questionable things going on in the world, and sometimes it could be a little frightening. A lot of times we feel insecure with the things that are happening around us. We don't know how to navigate through certain problems. We don't know if the people that are around us are truly authentic. We don't understand what's happening with our families if there's some sort of incident that takes place that sometimes leaves us shaken. So what we want to do is be able to provide you with some good tips on how to increase your self-esteem. Self-esteem is important. Self-esteem is something that I think the world should be able to take a good deep dive within themselves and ask themselves that one passionate question. What is it that I like? What is it that I can do to make my life and the life of others around me a lot better? And the answer to that is, well, meditate. Look within yourself. Take a good deep breath. Relax. Understand the process. Sometimes the answers are not always going to be there. Sometimes we want for answers to be there quick, fast, and easy, but that's not the way things work. In other videos, we talked about attachment styles. We also had other speakers that talked to us about how to increase our awareness and feel better about ourselves if we've lived something that's very difficult. Our families, our society, the way we view the world, a lot of it has a lot to do with our self-esteem and our self-worth. So what we have to do here is we have to understand that we have to take the reins here and we have to choose, because you're not obliged. You could choose a better lifestyle. You could choose a better way. And there's many people that have been through this before. There's people that have changed their dynamic. There's people that have been able to say, I overcame this situation that was really making my life horrible and terrible. And I did it in such a way where it wasn't really dramatic. And I didn't have to go through something very dramatic to have to change the course of my life. I simply had to look deep within inside of myself. Now, how you think is going to be the way you talk, and the way you talk is going to be the way you act. So the very first thing that you want to do is you want to ensure that your programming is there. Similar to like when you buy a phone. When you buy your iPhone, Samsung, whatever it is that you buy, you have to start programming it, right? That's the way it is. When we start programming it, you start putting things into it that you enjoy, that you like. For example, if you have an iPhone, you want to put, I don't know, some certain social media sites that you like and you enjoy, that you like going in there, that kind of make you feel good. You want your applications that communicates with the rest of the world. You want your applications for entertainment, to watch videos or listen to music, whatever the case may be. Same thing goes with your own programming also. But it's a little different. And the reason why it's a little different is because you have to start with baby steps to make your life a lot better. But how do we make our life better? Not just having a passion, not just having a vision. What you do is you start with the little things in your life that you can make better around you. Let me elaborate on that. Let's go ahead and say you have your house. You want to fill your house up. You want to make it look nice. But there's one room that you don't really like. You need to switch that up a little bit around, right? You need to rearrange the furniture maybe. You need to paint the walls. You need to do something different to enhance and to make that space a little better for yourself. That's what we want for you to focus on. And that's what self-esteem is all about. Because if you're living in an area that's disorganized, that there's no order, your room is all over the place, it's dirty, it's stinky, it's smelly, then you're not going to feel good about that place. You have to understand that change to feel good within comes from you to be able to change the little things around you to feel better about yourself and your situation. So if you do have a house that you put into order or a room that you put into order, you start feeling better about yourself. And then you start looking at the things that you have talent in. For example, if you are a person that enjoys dancing, well, you're going to do that and you're going to get into it and you're going to practice and you're going to make yourself so uncomfortable that by the time that moment comes where you have to perform in front of people, you got it. It's easy. You feel good about yourself because day in and day out, you tell yourself, it's not an easy thing to do. I have to wake up. I have to do this. I have to practice this. I have to perfect this. And you know well that it's not going to be at 100% perfect, but you're making strides to do it and to walk in that direction. And that's the best thing. Because when that performance is over, you feel very good about yourself. You don't want to fall into what we call learned helplessness. You want to put yourself in a situation where you're optimistic about yourself. And there's a good book written about this. I'll go ahead and throw it out there right now. It's written by Dr. Martin Seligman. It's called Learned Optimism. What you want to do is program your mind to do well in life. And I'm not talking about positive affirmations, because anybody could just get in front of the mirror and be like, I am kind, I am loving, I am this, I am that, and have these positive self-talk type of, theatrical type of things that are really not going to take you anywhere. Yeah, they're going to make you feel good. And yeah, you're going to look at yourself in the mirror. And yeah, you're going to think that this is perfect. But no, it takes more than that. It takes work. It takes application. Celebrate your successes, no matter how small they are. That's one good tip to use. Work hard and then celebrate those successes. Accept compliments from people. Ask people what they like about you. There's nothing wrong with doing that either. Write a list of things that you like about yourself. These are things that are going to increase your self-esteem also. These are ideas that are just thrown out there. But the main point of this video is to get you to think about your self-esteem, not really my 4 reasons or the next YouTube video that talks about how to increase your confidence. Never mind that. It doesn't matter. What you want to do is be able to look within you and be happy with what you do and take those small little steps to feel better about yourself. But remember, all this takes making yourself uncomfortable. That's feeling good about yourself. It's working hard. It's not accepting normal. It's being extraordinary. It's going above and beyond. Love yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Start small. Start with your room and then increase it. Then take on a big project. Then complete it. But every single thing that you do to make your life better, every goal that you accomplish is only going to make you feel better about yourself. Thank you guys for listening. We'll see you guys on the next video.